Planning Board for Wednesday, June 20th, 2018, and we're starting at 5 p.m. We'll be changing our time our next meeting to 6 p.m., I believe. We're in Truro Town Hall, 24 Town Hall Road. This is the Planning Board. We're missing two members, as you can see, including our normal chairman. So I'm the vice chair. I'm filling in, but let's introduce ourselves. We start here.
John Reno, Bruce Bovee.
I'm Peter Herridge.
Ken Tosh.
And we have somebody new to introduce, Jessica Barty.
Hi.
Who will be our new planner, and that's good, except that it means that our old planner is leaving. And Callie, I would, for myself, and I think on behalf of the planning board, like to thank you very, very, very much. You did a wonderful, wonderful job. I knew when it began that it was too good to last. But in any case, you're going on to something better.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that. Something a little different. I just want to say thank you to the board, and I'm going to miss you guys too. But you're in great hands. Jess is our interim town planner. She's an attorney. She works at KP Law. And she'll be the interim planner. I'm not sure the end date, but we do have the job as town planner posted. So okay. Hopefully someone will be permanent soon. Okay.
And I just spent some time talking to her, and I'm very encouraged. And she was a marine biology major in college, which I like. In any case, let's move on. We always start with a public comment period where we allow people to come up and give us ideas of what things we can put on our future agendas and discuss. So does anybody have any? We can't discuss it tonight, but we can discuss it in the future. Does anybody?
Hi. Excellent. My name is Michael Fee. I live at 15 Francis Farm Road. I'm a lawyer, and I'm advising High Dune Craft Cooperative. And folks that are seated in the back, please raise your hand. High Dune Craft Cooperative is a co-op of farmers, 4 of whom live in Truro, 1 of whom lives in Wellesley, and they've organized for the purpose of trying to get a craft cooperative marijuana cultivator's license from the Cannabis Control Commission. I understand that there's been some process so far in town, but one of the things that is clearly on the planning board's agenda at this point is the draft bylaw, and I understand that you've scheduled a hearing to be held on July 25th in order to discuss that. On Monday, I sent a letter to Steve Sola with some comments to the draft bylaw as well as some proposed revisions. And I know that it hasn't made it to your packet. I brought some copies to give to you today. And what I'd just like to suggest or recommend from my client's perspective is to have a dialogue with the planning board about the proposed bylaw.
Okay. This has been requested before.
Well, I think...
And we're certainly going to review your draft bylaw that you prepared.
And I understand you can proceed however you like, but from our perspective, I think some healthy back and forth about what the concerns of the planning board are and hearing some of the concerns of the farmers, hopefully that we can craft a bylaw that when we walk into a town meeting or a special town meeting in the fall, there's consensus about it, and everybody agrees what needs to happen. So
I've already had the mandatory first public meeting.
I understand.
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
So the public hearing is scheduled for July 25th, at which time there'll be discussions about the actual draft marijuana bylaw. I did receive today, this afternoon, a paper copy of your letter. I think it was your letter. Yep. and the edit, so that will become part of the record. Yep. Are you requesting to speak tonight about those bylaw changes?
I just wanted to introduce myself and let everybody know what we're proposing. And I think while you do have that July 25th meeting scheduled, I'm proposing maybe something in the interim, and it could be formal or informal, or I just want to make sure that there's a robust discussion about this bylaw before we end up in a hearing on the 25th. And I think it would be helpful to exchange ideas so that in an effort to build consensus before that meeting. I don't know if you've planned additional meetings after the 25th, or how this is, has been mapped out. I mean, I think the more talk, the better, especially since, you know, my folks have had a chance to really take a good hard look at your bylaw. We've got some ideas about how we think it could be clearer and better, and frankly, they want to be regulated in a way that the town is happy to do. And I think we just have to come to an agreement about what the parameters of that regulation are. I think the last thing that should happen is a fight at town meeting about which bylaw should prevail. I think it makes much more sense for everybody to be on the same page. And if we make an honest effort to do that prior to the 25th and even after the 25th, that's what we're committed to trying to do.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Do you want to leave these?
Yes, please.
There's,
I mean, I think you would distribute them anyway, but if we can get them directly, right?
Sure, yeah, I can receive them later on this afternoon. In all honesty, I didn't catch your name.
Michael Fee.
Michael Fee.
Yep.
So, Mr. Fee, I'm not entirely sure, and this has no bearing on whether or not it can happen. I don't know if we can meet to discuss the actual bylaw before it goes to public hearing. We need to check on that.
Sure.
So that's something worth checking on, Mr. Chair.
Certainly,
Would you
yes.
agree?
Yes.
'Cause we don't want to violate anyone's.
Understood. Understood. I'm just making the offer.
Yeah, great. So we will, I have your information and we will definitely be in touch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you all.
First item tonight is the temporary